Urgent Birds fans, look at what just happened. No one saw this coming, but before we get into it, if you're a true Eagles fan, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. We bring you daily news, straight from the most reliable sources. Let's get straight to the point. Major moves are shaking up the NFC East, and they could drastically change the landscape of the division. And, of course, directly impact the Philadelphia Eagles and NFC's path to another potential Super Bowl run. We're talking about a shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years, while the Eagles charge forward with even more strength. But before we dive into the latest updates, if you're a die-hard Eagles fan, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Let's keep growing this green and white community together. Your support is key to helping us keep building. Share this video with your friends and help us hit that 1,000 subscriber milestone. Now let's get into what really matters. The Eagles right now, rebuilding and chasing greatness. After a season where they were just one step away from the Super Bowl, the Philadelphia Eagles are now deep into a restructuring phase. The goal is crystal clear: build an even stronger, more competitive, and championship-ready roster. And in the middle of this, a name has quietly been making a big impact: Ifeadi Odenigbo. A lot of fans might be wondering, who is this guy, and why is everyone talking about him? The answer is simple. Odenigbo is a talented, experienced pass rusher who's been making key plays at crucial moments. Recently signed by the Eagles, he's already turning heads in practices and preseason action, especially in red zone situations and third downs, the moments that decide games. In his latest appearances, Odenigbo has racked up clutch sacks, forced fumbles, and even batted down passes when it mattered most. One standout moment came in the most recent game, where he registered 2 sacks and played a vital role in shutting down the opposing offense, helping seal a big win for Philly. Performances like that don't just boost team morale, they prove that this Eagles defense is leveling up. And more than that, it's shaping up to be one of the most the Eagles have always been known for building from a dominant defensive line. Names like Fletcher C, Br, A. Haas have Odenigbo fits this sigh. Let's not forget, the NFC East is easily one of the most competitive divisions in the league right now. The Da, Ni, and Washing are the Eagles are setting the pace. Under head coach Nick Sirianni, this franchise is building a culture of resilience, adaptability, and high standards. And players like Odenigbo are a reflection of that. Hungry guys, ready to make an impact and turn this defensive rotation into a stone wall. With moves like this, the Eagles are sending a clear message to the rest of the NFL. They're not here just to compete. They're here to dominate. And if this defense continues to evolve at this pace, led by inspiring veterans and energized by rising stars like Odenigbo, the road to the Super Bowl might be a lot closer than people think. A new piece has entered the Philadelphia defense. And believe it, this could change the course of the season. But we're not just talking about 2025. We're talking about a bigger picture, building a sustainable championship-caliber team for years to come. The Eagles have shown guts in their decisions, bold trades, smart veteran signings, and the development of promising young talent. And now, with the arrival of Ifeadi Odenigbo, the franchise adds another important piece. Someone who can swing close games, step up in the playoffs, and maybe even be a key factor in another Super Bowl run. But this goes beyond individual talent. The true strength of the Eagles lies in their collective identity. The offensive line, anchored by monsters like Lane Johnson and Jason Kelce, continues to be the wall that protects Jalen Hurts, who's been evolving in a major way. From a dual-threat quarterback to a true field general, precise, mature, and lethal, his chemistry with A.J. Brown, the team's alpha receiver, and the explosive Devonta Smith is elite. That synergy keeps defenses on high alert and opens the door for guys like Odenigbo to shine on the other side of the ball. And let's not forget about special teams. Jake Elliott remains flawless on kicks, and the coverage units have been solid, contributing to a team that's dangerous in all 3 phases. Everything about the Eagles right now screams organization, purpose, and hunger for victory. And even when adversity hits, injuries, tough games, strong rivals, the team continues to show depth, strategy, and rising talent like Odenigbo that help keep the standard high. The NFC East is a battlefield. The Cowboys, Giants, and Commanders are all trying to find an edge. But the Eagles aren't just holding their ground, they're redefining the division's dominance. And that energy is electric at Lincoln Financial Field. The fans go wild when the defense forces a turnover, or when Hurts leads a clutch drive. The passion from the crowd fuels the spirit of the team. The latest win was a perfect example. Odenigbo brought pressure, forced mistakes, and was a key factor in controlling the game. That's no accident. It's the result of smart moves by the front office and coaching staff. They've been surgical in building this roster, targeting players who fit the aggressive system, promoting accountability, and embedding resilience into the team's DNA. What about the future? Of course, the NFL is unpredictable. Injuries happen, rivals reload. But if the Eagles stay focused as a unit and continue developing players like Odenigbo, they'll be ready to make serious noise in January. And not just any noise. We're talking Super Bowl. The offense is explosive, the defense is becoming dominant, and special teams are solid. Few teams want to see Philly in the playoffs. Hurts, with his elite performance, leadership, and game-changing ability, has become the face of this new era. He's not just a quarterback, he's a game-breaker, with strong protection from the O-line, thanks to the return of Johnson and Kelsey's brilliance. Hurts has the time and confidence to run the game plan. On defense, alongside Odenigbo, names like Hassan Reddick, Fletcher Cox, and Darius Slay are still anchoring the unit with excellence. Slay, in particular, remains one of the top cornerbacks in the league, and the defensive pressure is making life miserable for opposing offenses. The remaining schedule is tough, but this team is ready. If they keep up the consistency and intensity, the Eagles could very well finish the season with the best record in the conference. And when the playoffs hit, when every snap matters, the balance between offense and defense could be the ultimate difference maker. Odenigbo might be the X factor, a guy who brings pressure, forces turnovers, and disrupts offenses in clutch moments. And players like that are what separate good teams from championship teams. So, Eagles fans, here's the question. Are we about to witness another Super Bowl run? Do you believe this new